The one thing they never tell you about when you're growing up is that all the time you spend with your friends hanging out, goofing around, and going on adventures, all that time will eventually be traded by work, responsibilities, and family life. But sometimes the stars align and old friends reunite for a glorious weekend.
Oh, let's go! How much
Almost.
J'aime la voir.
Fair.
C'est pour ça que je prends un gearhead, je suis assez
Moi, en fait,
sage pour pas l'acheter. Un walleye, le gros. Un walleye.
Pas un walleye, mais...
oh my god!
Oh, let's go!
We're having fish taco tonight,
Fish taco tonight!
and there's some for everyone.
Some for everyone.
On est pas dans le courant.
Yeah, that fish took a little while to get in.
Yeah?
So when you go back and you...
I don't make for good dinner.
Oh, je suis triste.
Oh, that's a big fillet.
Derek, est-ce quelqu'un qui l'aurait utilisé, ça, mon headquarter? C'est très bon. C'est stock. Oh, vraiment. C'est encore fermé ça.
We're fishing for walleye on this trip, and the only way I know we're gonna be jigging with a jig head. And we already have fish for today. We got that massive pike from Mo, but hopefully we can catch a little bit of walleye. So my understanding is jigging at the bottom of the eddies in the holes seem to be where they were last year, so we're gonna attempt that same technique and see where that'll lead us. That was just for the fun of it.
Can you see right there? The
Quoi? Ah, m'en dit un hameçon. Ta canne à pêche aussi? Et voilà. Fish on! Woohoo! Let's go!
Nice, so that means it was beyond my skill. This guy's like paddle above your thingy.
Walleye!
Walleye!
Yeehaw!
Nice!
Woohoo! That's a nice size. That's a perfect eating size. Okay. Ah, what do I do?
Grab it by the door, like grab it so the dorsal fins down.
Let's go, Dean!
Now grab it tight.
There we go.
Five on that boat, five on that boat!
Woohoo! Look at this baby. First fish, let's go. Et voilà. Fish on, baby. Walleye. Oh, wait. Yeah, another walleye. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is my favorite fishing hole. Let's go.
No, but it is. It's connected. Did you see my tent's already set up and ready to go?
Yeah, but I'm over filming.
All right.
Moi là, mon highlight de la journée, là, c'est moi qui pogne un walleye, gros, pis ça va le donner au gars qui ça fait 8 jours qu'il a mangé des ration packs.
Oh, you gave him your
Il a donné un walleye, gros!
Well, I offered him some pike because I'm like, we got lots. Do you want some?
What
He's
did he
like, oh, no. And then I gave him the walleye. He's like, I'm a bit picky. I don't really like pike. I like walleye, but I don't like pike.
Oh, okay.
But he was happy to get walleye.
So yeah, so you give him walleye. That's awesome.
Goes insane.
J'ai pas mal fait le tour.
Oh, you say okay? Stop talking. Continue talking.
Il sonne, il est pas mal.
Well, you might get this. I
Dude,
think.
fish fry on the first night.
Hey!
That's a first.
Did it.
That's
a
a
first.
Yeah. Yeah. And there were 6 fish today. Like I had 6 fish we could have eaten today.
Pike on the coast. Une bosse comme.
No.
Un à 20.
Là, tu check, c'est quoi toutes les parts d'une demi?
On a go de la baguette à pancake with
Yeah, yeah.
Hey boys,
Cheers.
happy birthday, Dave.
Cheers, boys. Happy birthday. There we
Fish
go.
taco.
Fish tacos for your birthday.
You know what's nice about canoe too? You can do this until you're really, really old.
I used to paddle with a guy who was 65, and he taught me to paddle. He was the guy who taught me to paddle and read water.
Wow.
And at 65, I'd be like, I was 20. He'd be miles ahead of me
He'd be miles ahead.
because he knew how to read the water, so he was always in the fast water.
Happy birthday.
Non, en français,
Oh,
québécois.
On est au Québec, hein? Hey, les Québécois! Bonne fête à toi. We're getting up to 3,000 calories in one meal here.
Et on a mangé-tu comme ta kid des gâteaux McCain
Ouais.
à des fêtes, là, tu sais?
Ouais, ouais.
I only started to enjoy that like
Well, I was never good at it.
We did this trip last year exactly at the same time, and this river is completely different than what we're used to. That's the really interesting part of river tripping. A lot of people ask me, why do I prefer tripping on rivers instead of lakes? It's because the variable of what makes the trip are constantly changing, and it's this, I guess the best way to explain it for me, the thing that really gets me going on river trips is that it's a problem resolutions over many days as we go out and trip. And every time you come back, you experience the river at different heights with different variables. And yeah, sure, we camped at the same campsite as we did last year, but you get to experience the river as if it was the first time again. And over the years, as you do the same rivers over and over again, you do get to know them in all of its beauty and in different levels. But since this is only the second time I do this river, I'm very happy that we're doing the same route. Let's start a bar! Let's start a bar!
How much would it be, gros?
One of the really cool things that we've been spotting around on all the beaches on this trip because I'm assuming it's because it's laying season for the turtles. Is these places are filled with turtle tracks, and it's pretty cool. So if you look at them here, you'll see that, you know, you can clearly see the tail being dragged behind and them slowly moving their bodies and dragging their claws along. Like, this is a really, really big, it appears to be a big snapping turtle. Look at the drag of the claws here. It's like kind of swinging its leg outward, stepping here, doing it again here on the other side, just like one at a time, kind of moving. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Un fish taco d'une fish truck. The amount of footage that Jackass and Steve-O have that it's just like fucking ridiculous.
Imagine.
Like, just think about all the shorts you could make out of all the stuff they've done.
Lost a bit of paint. There we go. This is going to be a technical run moving forward. class 2s and 3s, but low water.
Side surf loaded boat.
And I took it from the other side. I was able to just ride that wave. Woo! Commit. There you go. 5 times 100 meters.
That's a ferry.
Hey, butt naked, je vais manger bien mieux. Ça vient. Hey, je vais te faire.
Le big juice. Yeah, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up. Up. There you go. He spent on iron. Back. Back. Backstroke. Oh, yeah. Pas fait le backstroke.
Yeah. If he does the backstroke, he's got a little bit of a kicker hit now. I know. I looked over at him. I said to them, middle,
No,
stay a little left.
because
It's
Coach
good.
Mo gave me the okay. I wouldn't have run it.
like,
Coach Mo! Is that a thing?
I looked at it going.
oui, on l'appelle Coach
Is
Mo.
that what's happening now? Say crazy because you met him just because I was like, bro, I'm gonna start swimming in college. You should join. We're gonna be the only two guys in the club. That's how he joined, and then he fucking went to Laval University varsity swim team.
Nice.
I'm like, what? Like he fucking ran with it.
No, not good. Like this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Paul Mason.
Good. No, not good.
Not
Good. Paul Mason was one of my assistant coaches in my club, like one of my staff.
For skiing?
We had a fun day today. Much needed moving water. Year after year, I just start to feel way more confident. We're finding ourselves playing a lot more in the rapids. We got a little bit of side surfing in, a couple of waves that we surfed, and just played around in the rapids, like attaining rapids by moving from one eddy to another. Like that's, I guess, more the playing side of water canoeing, but the play boating. But it's fun to be able to do that, and the water's not very high. It's a completely different river than when I was here. When I was here, I saw Mo disappear for 4 full seconds underwater, full boat, with his entire boat. There was so much volume with big waves and just a ton of fun. And then at a lower level like this, all the class 2s and the class 3s are, they're very bony, so it's very technical. So you get to move around a bit more and kind of learn to navigate through that. So it's super fun. It doesn't have the same thrill, but it's still very, very fun to do. We only have 14 kilometers left, so it's not the most wilderness that we've been on this trip, but last night out with the boys, pretty lucky. I feel pretty thankful about this whole week. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you for coming, boys.
Time is one of the most valuable resources that we have. I don't get to hang out with my best friends as much as I used to before. But when it happens, I really, truly, truly try to appreciate my time with them because I'm so aware of how rare those moments are. And that always reminds me of one of my favorite quotes.